Welcome back to the Lily Pad, my fitness friends. Flex Froggington here, and today we are talking about building an engine that absolutely never quits. You have been lifting heavy and staying consistent. Your arms are looking huge, and your legs are getting as thick as a bullfrog in springtime. But there is a hidden problem lurking in the shadows. You try to hop up just 2 flights of stairs and suddenly you are completely winded. Or maybe you try to play a quick game of basketball with your buddies and you are totally wiped out after just 2 minutes of running down the court. We call this the breathless lifter syndrome. You have built a massive, beautiful sports car on the outside, but you left a tiny little lawnmower engine under the hood. Today we are diving into the science of cardio and heart health. We are going to upgrade that internal engine so you can leap further and live longer. Let us start with the theory. Your heart is a muscle. Just like your chest or your quads, it needs to be put under stress to adapt and grow stronger. When you do cardiovascular training, you increase your stroke volume. That means your heart pumps more blood with every single beat, making it way more efficient. You also build more capillaries, which are the tiny delivery highways for oxygen. Plus, you multiply your mitochondria, which are the literal battery packs inside your muscle cells. To understand this, we need to talk about your 2 main energy systems, the anaerobic system and the aerobic system. When you lift heavy weights for a short time, you use the anaerobic system. It provides fast, explosive energy without needing oxygen, but it runs out extremely quickly. When you do sustained activities like jogging, cycling, or swimming, you use the aerobic system. This system uses oxygen to burn fat and carbs for endless energy. Now I know what you are thinking, but Finn, doesn't cardio kill your gains? Will I shrink down into a tiny little frog if I do too much running? This is one of the most stubborn myths in the fitness world. It comes from a real scientific concept called the interference effect, but it is totally misunderstood. The interference effect simply means that the cellular signals for building muscle and the cellular signals for building endurance can sometimes compete with each other. But research shows that unless you are running ultramarathons every single day, standard cardio will not eat your muscle. In fact, it actually helps you recover faster. To avoid any interference, just separate your lifting and your cardio. Do them on different days, or if you must do them together, always lift weights first. So how do we apply this in real life? The best way to build your aerobic base is through Zone 2 training. Zone 2 cardio is low-intensity, steady-state work. You are moving, you are sweating a little bit, but you are not completely out of breath. The golden rule for Zone 2 is the talk test. You should be able to hold a full conversation without gasping for air. If you have to stop talking to breathe, you are going too fast. Zone 2 is absolute magic for your body. It trains your cells to become highly efficient at burning stored fat for fuel instead of relying purely on carbohydrates. It also massively improves your recovery. A bigger aerobic engine flushes out waste products from your heavy lifting sessions, leaving your muscles fresh and ready for the next workout. But we cannot forget the top end of your engine. That is where high-intensity interval training comes into play. High-intensity interval training involves going absolutely all out for short bursts, followed by a period of rest. Think heavy sled pushes, hill sprints, or maximum effort jumps. This pushes your VO2 max, which is the maximum amount of oxygen your body can possibly utilize during intense exercise. It is the ultimate measure of cardiovascular fitness. High-intensity interval training also triggers the afterburn effect. Your body continues to burn extra calories for hours after the workout just to bring your internal temperature and systems back to normal. The best way to combine these is the 80-20 rule. Make 80% of your cardio that easy, conversational Zone 2 work. Then, make the remaining 20% absolutely brutal, high-intensity interval training. This gives you the best of both worlds without burning out your nervous system. As for what type of cardio you should choose, the answer is simple. Pick whatever you actually enjoy doing so that you will stick with it. Swimming is fantastic because it is zero impact on your joints. Plus, as a frog, I am slightly biased toward the water. It is a full-body workout. Rowing is also amazing because it builds thickness in your back while protecting your knees. Cycling is great for massive quad pumps without eccentric muscle damage. Just remember, consistency is key. Adding just 3 30-minute cardio sessions a week will completely transform your energy levels and your heart health. Do not forget to drink your water. All that extra sweating means you need to stay hyperhydrated for smooth skin and perfectly lubricated joints. You are doing amazing. Build that massive engine, protect your heart, and never stop jumping toward your goals. Let us hop to it and get ribbit and ripped. Thank you for tuning in. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I will see you on the next lily pad.